Okay, we've just stepped outside of the city walls of Trevi, and that is Spoleto in the distance, nestled into the hill over there. You might not be able to pick it up, but we can see it, which is nice. And the outlook over the valley. We're going to be walking down in the valley today. We'll tell you more about that in a minute. Bright and early, and we are on the road. Look at that view. Oh, there you are, Rhonda. Where did you come from?
Jondo.
You snuck up on me like a librarian there, didn't you? Well, we're on the road, 6:30, day 20, heading towards Spoleto. We think we have around 20 kilometres to walk. What's the temp going to be, weather lady?
Well, pretty much the same as it always has been, 30. And no clouds around, although there's a little bit of cloud cover now, so we'll see what happens. So hot.
Hot.
But at 6:30 a.m, you're getting an early start.
It feels really fresh and cool.
Let's see how far we can go.
It's much cooler outside than the bedroom we slept in last night.
Oh, my God.
That was hot.
You just need a good night's sleep, but that was a hot room.
Yeah. Thing with 30 degrees is if you're out in the open all day, and if you're walking 20 kilometres, maybe a little bit more, 22, 23, it's probably, for us, 6 hours walking plus break. So you're looking at probably 7 or 8 hours out in the elements.
In the weather.
And so you need an early start. Well, we need an early start. We need to plan it out.
Good room.
Yeah.
Last night was possibly not a good room. It was okay room. How's that? Anyway.
So today, there are two route options. There's one that heads up, and there's one that goes down into the valley and picks up a series of bike paths. The one that goes up is 27 kilometres, maybe more. We don't really have time to do that route because the suggestion is to split it in two, and we don't have time in our itinerary. So we're taking the lower route. Hopefully that'll be nice and won't take as long.
It's the bike route, isn't it?
Well, we think it does pick up. It does pick up a cycleway that runs between Spoleto and Assisi. So, yeah, we'll be walking on that.
Choose your own adventure route
alongside a river. Yeah,
an experience for us.
We'll see if it's a marked route, and we'll let you know. Anyway, time to get walking. We've talked enough. Onward we go. A beautiful view of Trevi as we walk down the hill and out of town this morning, and then off into the valley, down there where we'll be picking up a cycleway at some time today, and through the olive groves along the gravel path. And it feels crisp and cool, and it's a nice time to be walking. Where the two routes diverge, one way, one the other way. We're going lower, and a garbage truck is backing up onto us, so we're going to keep moving. So this is the alternative Via di Francesco route down this way. Ah, yes, past the barking dog. Take two. So we've reached the point where the two routes diverge. So we've got the Via di Francesco route in the blue that way, and another Via di Francesco route in the yellow. The upper route is longer and hillier. We're taking the lower route today, and we'll let you know how that goes. So it's this direction, down into the valley, which looks lovely. Okay, so the olive tree that is 1,700 years old, Olivo di San Emiliano, is down in this olive grove. I think we've just got to scoot around a little bit further and see if we can find it. So here it is. It dates apparently in records to 304 AD. So, yep, 1,700 years old. That is amazing. Apparently, a bishop was tied to the tree or something, and there was a record of that. So there it is. Look at that. It's like split in 3 or 4. It's resisted frosts and a whole lot of issues that have killed a lot of other olive trees. Come out of the olive groves, walking through a little town now. It might be called Corsiano, if I'm saying that correctly. It's a little town up on the hill there, and we're just sort of walking these quiet country roads, and we're going to, by the looks of it, head down towards a river where it looks like there's a bicycle path, which I assume we will pick up. Okay, so we've come down from Trevi. We're in the valley now. Here's the river. We just crossed one back there. Now we're just walking over this bridge. I think we went through Bavara and near a little town that we're calling Piggy. And you can see the sign just up there that says Assisi Spoleto. And here we are. Bicicletto Trail. Beautiful walking along the cycle trail here. Lovely vineyard down there, looking up into the valley. And then cycle trail here. It's beautifully flat. And then views of the mountains on the other side. This is a lovely day walking. And there's a naughty little dog ahead, and his Italian owner is down in the vineyard calling him, but he's more interested in walking along the trail with us. Okay, we've just stepped off the trail for a bit because we saw a little town just in here, just off the trail. I think it's called San Giacomo, and there might be just somewhere we can have a quick break, maybe get a coffee, maybe get a spramute ronda, and then just plan out the rest of our route into Spoleto today. Oh, San Giacomo. Please have a coffee shop for me. Yes, Dolce Forno Cucci. Cafeteria Pasticceria. Aha, perfecto. That little pasticceria in San Giacomo was like an oasis along the bicycle trail desert.
A sweet
oasis. I could have stayed there for hours. But anyway, we have to keep walking. Time to move. This ice towel is amazing. I've said this before. That water is hot coming out of that bottle. You just hang it out in the air. It's quite incredible. It makes it literally like ice water. Cools you down, just cools you instantly. It is like it's just come out of the fridge. And the water in the bottle that I just poured it out of was hot because it's been sitting on the outside of my backpack. And that is just like icy cold water. Man, I must look a mess when I walk into the accommodation though. But I love this thing.
voila.
Voila. Okay. There is the historic centre of Spoleto, the beautiful historic hilltop town. But to get there, We're going to have to navigate a bit of urban sprawl. Oh, there you are. I think we're on the final stretch up the hill. It's actually not even a hill. But you know what is a bit funny? The historic centre of Spoleto is literally just up there, and we haven't even really seen it. So I think if you came in from the upper route, you would look down on it like when we were coming into Trevi. But we did come in the Pilgrim's entrance. I'd like to say we've never done it before, but we've done it many times. And like we said the other day, it's all part of the journey. We've checked into our accommodation and we at last see the historic centre of Spoleto. We're just walking through the last bit of the urban sprawl to enter in through the gates here. The skyline is full of cranes, so there's obviously some work going on in there. The lady where we're staying, B&B Villa Massachusetts, gave us a map and some places to go and see, and we're off to see what we can find. This is pretty cool. We got an escalator to take us up to the fortress at the top of town and to the Duomo. We'll be able to get some great views up there, and we don't even have to walk. How good's that for Pilgrim's Wander?
That's good.
Here we go. Caught the escalator, about 5 escalators coming up the stairs, and this is what greets you when you come up the stairs halfway up the mountain, this magnificent Duomo. And not just that, but let's have a look around in this piazza, and we just saw photos coming up of some massive concert that they had here where the chairs were stretched right back and right up to that tower. Quite amazing. This is pretty cool. This is a letter, authenticated, that was written by St. Francis of Assisi to one of his followers, signed. And it's in the Duomo of Santa Maria Assunta in Spoleto. We were hoping to see it, and there it is. Only one of 2 letters that he wrote that are in existence. That's a moat down there around the castle that's at the top of the hill above Spoleto. The Rocca, and there's Spoleto down there. Now, we caught about 10 escalators to get up here. It didn't have to walk. We just came up this series of escalators that have brought us all the way up to the top. And I think we can go in there shortly and have a look and maybe get even better views. That is an amazing Roman aqueduct spanning the valley. Got a sort of a trench in the top for water to run from one side to the other. Still standing even after an earthquake in 2016. Amazing. Town where you can just wander and get lost in all the little streets.
Action.
Here I am. Buonasera, everyone.
Buonasera.
I'll just get in there. The end of
Buonasera.
day 20. Buonasera.
Ciao.
The end of day 20, and we've walked 21 kilometres, and we've walked probably an extra 10 kilometres around Spoleto.
There was so much to see and so little time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I would come here for 2 days.
Me too.
An afternoon is not going to cut this town.
We got lost on this massive escalator system they have in town. They've got escalators that go up to the rocker at the top, and then they've got escalators that go down. We got off at the wrong stop.
We
had to
were
go back up.
literally lost in these tunnels.
We're like, how do we get out of these escalator tunnels?
Had to ask someone who had no idea what we were saying. A bit of fun.
Because the problem is when you're in a new place and it's a slightly bigger town, you kind of have got no sense of direction, and you're trying to hit the ground running and explore, and you're probably a bit tired from walking all that distance.
And some towns make sense and some towns don't. And this town didn't for me.
Probably because we were in the escalator tunnels. But, it would be a good place to have a rest
It's
day.
a really
There's
lovely
lots
place.
to explore.
And there was something going on today, some sort of race or something in the town. They were all getting ready. The town was really excited about that.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice place to stay, I think, and explore.
Yeah,
we just
very
didn't have
historic.
the time.
Not as much as we wanted. We got out for a bit, yeah. Anyway, we had dinner in tonight. We were sitting in the garden of Villa Massachusetts, and our hostess is Emanuela. She's been hosting pilgrims for over 20 years. She's amazing.
Just amazing.
This is lovely. We've got to have dinner in the garden. It's been
Just
perfect.
quiet.
So,
And we went to the supermarket and bought our chicken, half a chicken. She wanted to sell us a full one.
Only half a chicken?
Lots of salads.
Lots of
and
salads.
we just ate, and it's been really lovely.
We went to the Tigre supermarket. Rhonda calls it the Tigger supermarket.
Anyway.
And we had dinner in the garden. It's perfect. Anyway, tomorrow we walk, so stay tuned.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.
Ciao.
Ciao.